Hello, so we're back, and this time we have a nice laptop to repair. This is a Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 9. It is a nice laptop, looks like a nice laptop. Let's check the customer email. So what the customer is saying, this laptop has two broken, malfunctioned charging ports. So one port is completely broken and one is charging intermittently. So I will say this is a straightforward job. We have to replace the charging ports. Before we are starting, let's be sure the laptop is working. And the laptop it is coming on. And yeah, it is working. Yeah, we have a BitLocker key, but that's okay. That's not our problem. The idea is we have to replace the ports. You'll be surprised how many USB-C ports I have to repair. Let's say on like a 1 mount range, it will be at least like 40. Yeah, probably like 40 ports per month. Something like that, around 40. I mean, the USB-C is such a poor design. I don't understand why they didn't left the charging port to be the charging port. You have that nice round pin charging port. But no, yeah, let's add some PD controllers with firmware. And yeah, so the people cannot repair it anymore. Yeah, why not? Why not? Then the port is getting broken because obviously you have so many pins there. Yeah, you have data, you have low speed data, high speed data, then you have enable pins. Then you have on the sides, you have plus on the sides, on the both sides, you have plus and minus, so you can rotate the USB-C. It's a very complex port where there is supposed to be a port to be abused, like, like the charger. You know how the people they are taking the charger and they, abusing that port, and the port is still fine. Yeah. But hey, let's call this progress. Huh? Okay. You have to give me like few minutes to take the motherboard out. Actually, this is a nice laptop. I would like to say it's not a nice laptop. You have the USB port. This is a normal USB 3.0. You can replace the port. You have the audio jack here. Yeah, you can replace the audio. This is user replaceable. It is a nice laptop. I would like to say it's not a nice laptop. And strange, it's a Lenovo. Yeah, I know. Then you have the heatsink with two fans. Yeah, it's only one heatsink with two fans. So there is space for the M2 drive. Then you have space here for the GSM card. Here you have the Wi-Fi card. Also, you have a physical BIOS battery there. Yeah. Just, give me a few minutes. And the board, it's out. And the board, it's untouched. You know what? I will say on a computer business, if you have a computer business, probably the most money you will make from the laptop repairs, it will be the charging ports. When I'm saying the charging ports, I'm not speaking about the old charging ports. I'm speaking exactly about the USB-C ports. So let's see what do we have here. Okay, so what do we have here? We have two charging ports, which they are dead already. Then we have on the future, we have a PD controller, which it will die. You know this chip. You know this chip, it will die, right? Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Yeah, you know that. You know that already. So I'm waiting for the customer to come back with, my laptop is not charging. Yeah. We have this plastic bit, but I have to take it out. And it's out. Let me take the foil out from the other side. Great. So how we can replace the ports? Simple and on a safe way and fast on the same time. The fastest way is to remove the ports with 480 degrees. Let me grab a nozzle. I'm gonna use a little bit of rosin flux. Good. 480 degrees. Let's remove the ports. with 480 degrees, obviously you're gonna melt the port, but that's not important. Oh, check, this one was not even like solder, like proper solder. I believe this one was replaced, but no, it wasn't replaced. No, because no one touched the board. Well, anyway, that port came out extremely easy. Then we have this port. This one is melting, but it's not coming out because it's stuck on the back, right? Yeah. Okay. I forgot about the glue from the back. This glue. So how about now? Now let's try to clean the board a little bit. Start the solder iron. No, we don't want this thingy. We don't want this. Good. Okay, I think it's clean enough. So I'm gonna use 180 degrees solder wire. Now, when you combine the 180 degree solder wire with solder from the board, you will get like alloy, probably around 250 degrees alloy. Perfect. Perfect. So everything is fine. One port is finished and the other port. Good. Perfect. 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 You see, that's all what you have to do. That's all. And now we are getting the brand new ports. I do have brand new ports. I start to stock them because, are a lot they are coming, especially, Lenovo, Asus, Dell, yeah. So we have two charging ports. So how we're gonna solder the charging port? Very simple, yeah. You keep the port here, and we are coming with lower temperature. We are lowering the temperature to 340 degrees. 340 degrees. With 340 degrees, you are kind of safe. So you can see we are getting the port, or maybe not, we are getting the port solder without melting the plastic. Come on. And the port is soldered, check that. Huh? Yeah, that's all. Now quickly, we're gonna use solder to make this port stronger, yeah? You don't want this job to come back in the warranty time. You don't want it. Good. Perfect. Perfect, and here. Now this port is solid now. Yeah. It is working, that's a good question. Let's see. I plug in the charger and the meter, it is coming on. Check that. 19 volts. Then on the other side, plug in the charger and the meter, it is coming on, 19 volts. So this port is fixed. Let's go to the next one. The next port, we have a solder ball there. Maybe it's a lucky solder ball. Good. Now we have the brand new port here. Same story, same temperature. And the solder is melting. And the port is on place. Check here. Perfect. That's all. You hold it down. Good. Solder. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Yeah, perfect. It is perfect or not? Now let's test it. Plug in the charger and the meter it is coming on. 19 volts. Then on the other way, 19 volts. Now the test to see if the port is really and proper strong, is really solder and proper strong. Up, down, solid. And here, up, down, solid. Hard? It's not that hard. No. Let's put the board back. Okay, everything is back in place. Plug in the charger. We have this port. And we should have probably around 40 watts. Or probably even more, right? 50. 50 watts. 50 watts is fine. And the other port, we have 50 watts, 47. Yeah. Pressing the power button, the laptop it is coming on. When the laptop is on, it's going up to 60, yeah. Let's wait because we reset the BIOS. And there is the picture. Yeah, we reset the BIOS, so we have a bunch of errors. But the laptop is back to normal. Yeah, we still have that B locker key. So what do you think? It was a hard job? It's not that hard. Now, I definitely believe you have to do this kind of repairs. So let's say, okay, sorry, I'm not that confident doing this kind of repair. Then if you are not that confident, I'm using 180 degrees, but I can still sit there with 340 degrees, you know. But if you're not that confident, you can find on our eBay or United Kingdom eBay or United States eBay, and you have soldering paste. And this is 140 degrees. So if you use the soldering paste, you can lower the temperature on the hot air down to 300 degrees. So with 300, you can sit there like 15, half an hour and nothing it will happen. So it will be no rush. Okay? But definitely do it. It's, you know, it just, you will have a lot more charging ports compared with actually motherboard repairs. But wait, the charging port is actually a motherboard repair. Yeah, that's a good one. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here. I will say thank you for watching. You know, like, subscribe if you like the video, and see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, if you find my content being helpful, don't forget you can support this channel by pressing the join button, and you can get instantly access to our members-only cool collection and Discord private channels for support with your repairs. Also, you can have a look on our United Kingdom eBay, where you can find some cool and unique products. United States eBay store, or our Patreon page. Thank you.